Hello, my name is Andrea McKenzie, and today I would like to present my personal philosophy of education as part of a final project for Education 5021 at Thompson Rivers University. My philosophy of education begins with a foundation of caring. I'm drawn to the care ethics of Nell Noddings and the importance of critical thinking as expressed by Paulo Freire. When a student enters into a teacher-student relationship, it is what I believe to be a tabula rasa. It is a pure potential, and it is an opportunity for a teacher to exercise their ability to care, which in turn helps the students achieve their goals and to reach their maximum capacity. Care in teaching also means respecting students as individuals, creating an engaging environment for learning, and developing critical thinking for all members of the classroom and society. I agree with Freire that a teacher is not a transmitter of knowledge filling vessels, but a facilitator of learning that encourages curiosity. As a teacher, I feel that I have many roles within the classroom. I am striving to be a liberal educator who engages students with problem-posing curriculum and to learn with them as they transform information into their own knowledge. I'm honored to be in a position of leadership in the classroom, and I believe that I am a revolutionary leader to those who may not have a voice, but I have the humility to know that I do not know their reality. I am also a professional that is responsible for creating programs, and my goal is to design programs that are dialogical, participatory, and inclusive. My classroom will reflect my education philosophy by providing hands-on learning material that will reinforce creativity, imagination, dialogue, and will be child-centered. Students will have the freedom to engage in individual activities that will extend through the walls of the classroom by attending field trips, have access to technology, and listen to storytellers and experts that will enrich their experiences as learners. I agree fully with Maria Montessori that you must learn for yourself or it will not mean a thing. I will also be conscious of not reinforcing what Freire refers to as the banking system of education, where students are deposited with knowledge without inquiry or critical discussion. I will encourage self-discipline and positive reinforcement and reinforce high expectations for all learners. The curriculum in my classroom will focus on inquiry-based learning that respects the multiple intelligences of learners while reinforcing the importance of working together in group projects and communicating with others. I will teach the prescribed learning outcomes that are governed by institutional requirements and standards, but I will be cautious of perpetuating the hidden curriculum that may oppress members of my learning community. In order to provide my students with a voice and to become not only literate but critical thinkers, I will use literacy as my vehicle for learning. I'll teach the fundamentals of reading and writing and skill build to ensure that students are equipped with the tools needed to not only be strong communicators, but authors of their own life story. Literature will be used as a way of connecting students to others, to the arts, to visualize, to empathize, and to feel a common bond with humanity. I agree with Paulo Freire that through literacy, language becomes power. Assessment is also an important part of my educational philosophy in order to monitor achievement. Observation, self-assessment, and reflection are more authentic forms of assessment than grading, as it actively involves the learner and evaluates growth. I will observe learners and provide anecdotal notes and engage in reflective interviews with students, parents, and members of the learning team. I believe that in self-assessment and reflection, and that it is an important part of the learning process, always truthful, never punishable. When students leave my classroom, I want them to know that I tried to my best of my ability to be a democratic teacher, engaging their senses through experience-based, individualized learning. I want students to feel respected as critical thinkers and problem solvers, and I want them to feel love. I want students to feel the love of learning and the spark of individual passion with the perseverance of grit and determination. I also want students to feel that they have the power to become self-advocates and advocates for others. Above all, my hope for all students in education is to work together in the creation of a world in which it is easier to love, because love is an act of courage, not of fear. Love is a commitment to others. Thank you.